1077 GNA, Albany's #1 for new country. What a glorious day here in Saratoga. We're up at SPAC, kicking off the summer concert season with Brad Paisley. I'm Matty Jaff, broadcasting live backstage. Looking forward to seeing you tonight. And you're going to be looking forward to seeing the guy joining me right now, Chase Bryant, here backstage with us. How are you, bud?
Man. Good. Doing very good.
So this is your first time playing SPAC,
Yeah, this is my first time here, yeah.
Well, I want to start this conversation off by giving you a friendly welcome, but I got a bone to pick with you.
All right.
Because the last time I did a show with you, I got you and your guys a cooler full of ice cold Bud Light. It was a glorious sight. I bought you guys this cooler of beer. I did this amazing deed for you and your band.
Right.
And you guys left with my cooler.
I know. Well, see, maybe we just weren't done with it yet. Maybe I still have the, I don't even know.
I find that way hard to believe.
There's no good answer to this question other than I'm sorry. I didn't know we ran off with it.
Do you steal coolers in every market you go to?
No. That's a great idea. I do remember that though, but I wonder if I have that cooler somewhere at the house now. You're going to be laughing when I find it, and then you wake up one morning and it's at your front doorstep.
Well, let me ask you this. What's the craziest thing after a show stop that's ended up on your tour bus? Besides random people.
Yeah, I had a random person on my bus once. We played a show one night in up towards like Pittsburgh or something, I think. And anyways, we get up there and they were saying, hey, if you guys need anything, no, it was in Boston, and they said, hey, if you need anything, like, you know, catering, we're going to be done here in a little bit, you can take whatever you want. We had like 10 pounds of bacon and like 5 pounds of guacamole. And we were literally there with bacon, just like putting avocado spread on it all night. And we literally finished every piece of bacon in that thing. 10 pounds of bacon we finished. That
literally plays into the stereotype, like when you guys are on the road, you don't eat very well.
Yeah, well, I do. Actually,
you do?
I used to not. But I do, yeah. Like today, I had like a salad.
I gotta tell you something. 10 pounds of bacon ain't eating well.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Tastes good.
Yeah. Well, it's not. You know, what's weird is like when I was on tour with McGraw is when I finally learned how to kind of become fit, I guess. So I'm starting to get back into it. In my summers are when I'm in more like the best shape that I get in.
So did you go through one of Tim's legendary workouts?
Yeah, every day.
Really?
Every single day, yeah.
So we're backstage with Chase Bryant, backstage at SPAC for tonight's show. How long did it take you to get in a groove where you weren't like, you know, walking around limping sore the next day? Well,
it takes a minute, and I also like, I just got into cycling too, so I bike a lot, and I ride bikes a lot and stuff. It's not out with me this weekend, but so it'll take a minute, like it'll take a week or so before I'm really over all the, the soreness and the hurting from doing all that. But I get into it pretty quickly, yeah.
So you were talking to us before, new music on the way. What are you working on right now?
Well, we're working on a new record. We're about to put out a new single, which our last single, Room to Breathe, we had out, and then now, you know, getting into some new music, and I'm really excited about it because it's I think it's more relevant to what A Little Bit of You was. You know, it's more in that vein, and it's a lot of up-tempo stuff, and we play some new stuff tonight, but we've been working on a new record and hope to have something out here literally, I think, as a single in the next few weeks to the month. So
very cool, very cool. So one other thing I want to ask you about, we were talking before, you know, big story today, Chris Cornell. Now we're hearing he might have committed suicide. Sad story. As an artist, how does something like that affect you?
Well, I never got to meet Chris. I never was really around him. We probably, you know, were in the same circle at some point, but I never did get to meet the guy. But you know, to let something get that dark is really, really hard to understand. And you know, I think it tells you. You know, my drummer posted something earlier. Is if you have somebody you want to go see, if you have something you want to listen to, go do it. Take the time to go and do it and spend the money, because tomorrow you might know. Tonight might be your last night. I mean, you really never know. I mean, and beside, you know, them saying that it could be a potential suicide thing or whatever it may be, anything can happen to anybody at any point in time. And it's a very sad story, but God, he was one of the greatest singers there ever was, and especially in alternative, you know, pop rock. I mean, he was amazing.
Amazing voice. Yeah. You know what? I think great way to wrap up the interview right there.
Yeah.
From Chase Bryant. Live for the moment. Come out and see us backstage. We're broadcasting live from SPAC. You got to come to the show tonight. Great lawn seats still available at the doors. It's going to be a great night to hang and live for the moment. Live for the night with Chase.
Yeah. Sorry for the dark conversation. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be awesome. Not stealing coolers, but we'll have plenty of beer.
Hey, you know what? I just want to get that cooler back. I'm going to your bus right after this interview.
We've got plenty of beer.
Thanks for hanging with us, bud.
Good to see you, man. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you later with 1077 GNA.